Okay, so I've been just diving deep into sources of inspiration, ways to kind of kickstart creativity, energize creativity. And I put out a video with some kind of frame drum stuff, super cool. Go check out that artist. This video's featuring a video on Ben Brown. And this video has been kind of a staple of mine. I have cried to this video. He's got another one about visiting Canada. You know, just, you wouldn't even think that it's inspirational, but there's something about that he understands, like, you know, to do like a zoom shot on the helicopter and to do a slow motion chopper sound with the music, or when the bass drops, the wail goes down deep. There's just some really cool visual connections with the music that are just absolutely brilliant. And I hope Ben Brown will continue to do these, but he hasn't made them in like over 5 years, I think. This one is special, you know, this one and the Canadian one. Yeah, it's really cool. So this is a piece of art, okay? Definitely something to put on your list, to put in your bag of tricks when you need to energize your creativity. Let's check it out. Yes! Woo! That's amazing! Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So, it starts off kind of slow, taking it in. Okay? There's shots of people that are really nice in here, like the guy in the boat. Well, yeah, this guy in the boat, but the guy in the raft. There's like expressions on the face that are like, man, it's cold out. You know, you could tell it's cold. You could tell the temperature. It's like you kind of get a sense that you're connected with the sensations of being there. That's what's cool about this. You remember my love. Like, you know, you could tell that it's like painfully cold out, you know? You sold your soul for her. You sold your soul for that job. It's like the whole world is all of a sudden able to be seen for its beauty and doing so in harmony and on beat. It's gorgeous. It's like you're just able to see the world for all its beauty. And, you know, like if you're driving, it's like the blinking lights almost blink to the music. They're not exactly on time, but in your mind, you want them to blink to the music because it's like everything around you is becoming the music, right? It's like, yeah. Yeah, so texture's big on this one. Like, lots of close shots of, this like Soviet era green, right? Like all this kind of like cool things about it. Like the close up on the stairs and just the color, this color red and the paint that's been, you could tell that some of these things have been painted over 20 coats of paint, it's just all these little things, so unique and cool about this, and he captured it, right?
It's fucking over and my love is burnt out. My love is burnt in the sun.
Survey 1 ready for takeoff.
Yeah. You could see the metal on the helicopter, You get a sense of the power of this machine and the metal. Like you see the ripples in the metal. The heat, you could also see the heat bloom too. This metal right here, it's a slow motion thing. There's so many good things about what he's done to get this feeling.
How do I describe a moment so powerful that will change you forever? A journey so compelling you'll never be the same. The further I am from home, the more I learn about myself. And as I encounter the seemingly endless beauty of this world, I realize that this life is the greatest gift I could ever receive. And that alone fills me with more love than I know what to do with. And that moment will live with you forever.
Hatfield. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hatfield astronaut is in here. I didn't even know who this guy was when this first came out. Had no idea. And I love that guy. Just the way he was directing people on the boat. I don't know where it is, but he's like saying something like, go around or something. But I was like, man, that guy, he's cool. I also love this person here. I just love, like, man, he's just showing these pictures of what happened back in the day. Reminds me of Sigur Rós, the film they did, where it really just captures like this totally different world up. This is Arctic, right? Yeah. So up in the north, and it's just a whole different world up there. Permafrost, the wolves right on cue. It's almost like the music was a part of that. Love this orange color here. My gosh. The green against the red, orange against the blue. Like, if it wasn't a blue hat, this shot wouldn't have been balanced like it is. But the blue and then the background over here also balances out that red hair, okay? And then the green eyes are right in there with the mix, but it's a balance here, right? If she wore a yellow hat, it'd be totally different feel for this shot. So it's they got lucky of that color. Here's Mr. Ben Brown right here. He always does kind of a cameo, just kind of blankly looking at the camera in these videos. It's kind of cool. So many good things, man. Love the stop and the go motion. I don't even know where it was. Stop and go. You'll have to watch this video yourself. Go check it out. Ben Brown. Kind of the last thing I'll do. There's some cool things like the cabin shake. It actually you could tell. There's the astronaut right there. You could tell the whole thing's shaking. So yeah, let's watch a little more. Love that shot. Wait for it. Yes. Okay. The close-up shots didn't happen until the beat came in. The low frequency equals close shots. Why? Because you get visual compression. When you use a zoom lens, it visually compresses stuff. It makes the stuff seem more grand. And so he's connecting that visual compression. It's kind of like the effect of like you shoot somebody's picture, like a portrait. You zoom way in, and it brings the mountains behind them kind of like raw, like it kind of just seems like I'll have to maybe find a shot of, this is kind of it here, you know? If somebody were standing right here, I mean, they would be massive in the camera, but you could see some visual compression. I'm not seeing necessarily some of it. See, this is wide angle. See, this has a feel to it.
Looking over.
Right there, that has a feel to it because the wide angle, it's got to be either, I'm speaking of full frame size, it's probably like a 35 or, I don't know, 24. Could be a 24 maybe. I don't know. But it's more than just a standard 50, okay? Which is kind of what I use here. But 35, it seems like the shot's kind of like leaning in a little bit. It's kind of intrusive, okay? It's almost like you feel like you're leaning out at the character, or that they could lean and get you, actually. And you'll see how like you could see their feet, but then you can also see their head, right? And you could tell that it's a wide angle. Okay, that's a very different shot than this one here. Well, any of these really. Okay, and this is probably also wide. I'm trying to find one with the feel of 50, just to kind of. I saw a couple in here. Yeah, like this kind of feels like 50. Like it's not like too wide. You kind of get a sense that it's zoomed in. Not like zoomed in. This is a good one for 50, probably, you know? It could be more than that, but, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't feel, you don't have that kind of like zooming effect where if I am close to the camera, something is like larger than it really is. That's kind of what the wide angle gives you, and that's kind of what creates the feel. This is like a 70 maybe. That's like maybe 100. I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers, right? I'm totally BSing, but it's a feel thing. So we go back to this. There's no beat, right? And so we don't go to the zoom because we get that natural compression that makes the bear feel bigger and grander and heavier. This is a creature that will actively hunt humans, so they're a badass, you know? So, I mean, just watch this scene again. And way off. I mean, seriously. A little closer. The bear footprint going down in slow motion, low frequencies. You see, this is all linking together. He calls this visual vibes because he's linking the visual with the music. Yeah. So, wow. Yeah, Chris Hadfield. Yeah. Seriously good. You know, there's just so many good things. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. Go check it out. Ben Brown. Man, I could just sit here and talk art all day and why just how many, why stuff works and at least why I like it and different appreciations for it. Arctic Visual Vibes by Ben Brown. Check it out.